Guys, I don't think my wife wanted me to vote yesterday.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, it was very strange.
Huh.
I don't know what's going on with her.
What's going on? You guys in different parties?
No.
No?
But maybe she's working for Russia?
Is she a
you think?
bot?
Maybe.
Oh, my God.
I don't know. It was very strange yesterday when we went down in my house when I was preparing to vote.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 Podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered. Except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
So I've been putting this off for weeks, where I have all of my I've saved it all, like the pamphlet and my ballot and everything.
Yeah.
It's been sitting right there where I put my keys in my wallet and everything right there, and I look at it every day, multiple times a day. I look at it and I go, gotta pick that up, man. Gotta look at your stuff and then fill this sucker out.
Really?
And then I go, I'll get to it.
See, I was giddy when I got mine in the mail.
Oh, you're gross.
I know.
Giddy?
I was.
Giddy?
I was giddy.
Fuck that.
I was like, ooh, let's get this thing in. You know? I don't need somebody
Is that what your
stealing
husband
it.
says on Saturday night?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And the reaction I'm having is the reaction
Exact
Sky has. Like, ugh. Yeah, I'm not political in any way. But it's my due diligence, and I'm not just gonna fill out a couple of things and send it in. I want to, vote responsibly,
Yeah.
and I want to know what the issues are. I want to know what the different propositions are, and so this is going to be a little bit of a process, which I am not looking forward to at all. So yesterday I got home, and I was home fairly early, so I had some time to finally sit down. And I got to do this because I wanted to vote yesterday because I didn't want to deal with it today. So I was like, I gotta fucking go over this shit, dude. Suck it up, be a big boy, look at what you're doing, and handle it.
Yeah.
And so I did. So I get home from work, say hello to everybody, grab my shit, and sit down on the couch, and here we go.
Okay.
Start reading away.
Oh, look at you.
What is this Prop 21 all about?
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Read. I'm doing my whole thing, getting in there, doing my business.
Yeah.
So I'm figuring it all out, filling it all out, reading all my stuff, when all of a sudden I feel like something on my shoulders.
Oh.
Somebody's giving me a little neck massage.
Oh, what's up?
I'm like, what the fuck is going on around here? And it's my wife, Deborah.
Oh.
She's rubbing my, that's nice. That feels good.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a lot. That was a lot.
And then she's like, what are you doing? And I go, well, I'm finally,
I mean, is it that
looking up-
confusing
Well,
to
you know.
figure out what you're doing?
I'm finally picking up my voting stuff. And,
yeah.
I decided I'm going
There
to
you go.
go out and vote today and tell her my plan and all
Big
that
voter.
stuff, and
Yeah.
take care of business.
Mhm.
And she goes, oh, okay. She goes, you want to go back in the back bedroom? And I go, what? What are you talking about? First of all, it's the middle of the day. Like, that's kind of crazy for her to suggest that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm clearly doing something right now.
Yeah.
And I said, what are you talking about? She goes, I don't know. I feel like, we should go back and take care of business. And I go, I've been putting this off for weeks. I got to vote. And I'm like actually finally sitting down and looking at this
doing
shit
it.
and doing it. I'm going to actually take care of business right now. This is me taking care of business. And she goes, really? Because we can go do that right now. She's like trying to
She's a bad
use her
influence.
womanly ways
Yeah.
to get me to go hook up.
It's illegal what she's doing.
Oh, really?
What is this, voter fraud?
I
or what
think
do we-
Voter
voter
interference?
interference.
Yeah,
It's
she's-
voter intimidation.
It really was.
voter intimidation.
Trying
Wow.
to-
It really was.
Definitely trying to influence your vote in some way.
But why?
Clearly,
I don't get
she's for rent control. Knows that you're not.
Oh, wow.
That's what it's about.
She
Really?
wants Uber drivers to
Yes.
be employees.
Oh,
Damn it.
wow.
She does that strongly.
Yeah, she really does.
That makes sense.
And I never will turn down sex.
Well,
It's
no,
just not in my.
you yell
MO.
at this guy
Oh, yeah.
for turning
Oh,
down.
well,
Every
he's
time.
insane. He does it nonstop.
And I believe
Crazy.
you've said many times that you would never, ever do that.
Right.
Never.
Right. But this is my American duty.
Ah,
To
Okay?
vote?
I have to vote. And if I don't do this right now, it will not happen. I will not vote.
now has she voted yet? Is her vote already in?
Her plan was the same thing, was that she was going to fill out a ballot and drop it off.
Well, what you wanted to seduce you, and then when you were passed out, fill out both your ballots.
What the
Clearly.
fuck?
Messed up, man.
So I say to her, no thank you. I must be an American citizen and vote. I turned down sex to vote.
Oh, that's
Wow.
so nerdy.
I am proud to be an American.
Really?
Now,
That's so nerdy.
yeah.
Why? You just said you were giddy to vote, dork.
Yeah.
How dare you call me
Yeah.
nerdy?
Sky was getting wet earlier watching the guys break down the Electoral College on TV.
Oh, when they press on the different fucking states.
If he wins this state, this state, this state, he'll have this many.
I'm nerdy.
Okay, we know this about me. But when we're talking about sex and you,
Yeah.
this is not what I'm expecting. This is not how I'm expecting the story to go. I'm expecting you to be like, fuck it. I'm a Republican voting in California. It doesn't fucking matter. I'm
my
going to have
God.
some fucking sex
Whoa.
How
anyway.
dare you?
Whoa, not for the
Why
local
would I ever
elections.
Okay,
say that?
well, I guess for the president. And you would be like, let's have
Man.
some sexy time.
How
Wah
rude.
wah wee wah. I
No,
thought
what's
that's
this?
what you were going to do. I thought that's what you would do.
I couldn't do it.
Did
If
you
I-
consider it at all?
Oh, of course I did.
Okay, so back there's like devil and angel.
Yeah, but I knew if I didn't do it at that second, this was not gonna happen.
That's what I was wondering. You couldn't have just banged it out really quick, then came back to the
Couldn't have
ballot.
banged it out.
No, that was my one window.
For sex and voting.
Either or.
Yeah,
Okay.
And so I chose voting, which, it sucks.
that's crazy.
Because then you broach the subject later in the day, not into it as much.
No,
And
you
so it doesn't happen.
you had your window.
And that was it.
You lost it.
The amount of times I can tell you that she initiates sex, I mean, we're talking like the 3% range. Like, I'm always ready to go.
Yeah.
So this was a gift, but I got to vote. I got to vote,
Gotta
man.
vote, man.
Was she shocked? Were her
No,
feelings hurt?
no. She was
No.
laughing at me because I was,
Being a nerd.
very.
Yeah.
How is that a nerd? Because I voted. Are you calling people that vote nerds?
No, but
Wow,
it's
How dare
just
you, Sky?
it's just seeing you there. Like I have a mental image of you. It's like the dude who wants to do his homework because he has a big report due the next day instead of hook up with a chick. You're there with your book and you're like, my book's more important than that.
And that's like that guy's a nerd. He's not an actual good student.
Well, he's both.
Wow.
I mean, he's both, but you know,
what? You're a bully.
I just didn't expect
Are you
this
gonna
from
Are you gonna go out to the polls and just yell? Look at all the nerds voting over here, guys. Nerd,
Look at these fucking dorks.
exercising your American right, you nerd.
Yeah.
They'll throw a tomato at
Jeez.
I
him.
bet you're all
God.
fucking virgins.
Now, Thor, you're used to this. Your girlfriend comes on to you
Yeah.
at all kinds of different crazy times. Did she allowed you to vote yesterday? Was that ever an issue?
The voting wasn't an issue, but there was another issue.
Oh boy.
So the Giants lose last night, guys.
Oh,
Really?
in dramatic fashion, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy. It
I've
came
got-
down to the last play of the game.
I couldn't even watch because every time I watched, I envisioned him and what he was going through, and it stressed me out.
But they were winning.
I know that's why it stressed me out because I
I-
kind of knew they were gonna fuck.
Oh.
Well, I felt
Now
bad.
she's
Look
attacking
at how
Thor.
she attacks
I don't care.
everybody.
I don't get what I did to deserve that.
You know what? These hormones.
Seriously.
I'm tired of being attacked by
Hey,
you nonstop.
I see Dario over there fucking nodding his head, going.
It's only
Crazy.
us
Yes.
men, really.
Yes.
Like, geez.
It's weird.
Well, you guys are all asking for it.
We're all
We're not
asking
your
for that.
husband.
I'm
Please
not
stop
going to say
taking it
anything for
out.
the rest of the podcast.
Please stop taking it out on us.
But anyway, back to you, Thor.
Poor guy.
You just have man hands. You're fine.
Hey,
Yeah.
I get fucking dragged into this shit show.
So yeah, I knew they were gonna lose. This is how they lose now. They play well enough to win for 3
Do
quarters.
they get you excited?
Yes,
and
they give you
then-
hope
Oh.
and then pull you down. But when you have a
No, don't do it.
Oh,
Don't do
what?
it.
What?
We don't need to. You don't need to attack your quarterback for no
Aw.
reason.
well, he sucks.
I mean, I
for
don't
no
know that he
reason.
sucks,
I mean, he's
you
last in
know.
like every category statistically in the
listen,
NFL right now.
Can you
That's
please?
sad.
I mean, he's literally last
Take
in every
it-
category.
No, he isn't.
Ooh.
Yes, he is.
He makes some great throws.
I mean,
You can't even say that with a straight face.
when you make 2 great throws a game out of 30, it's not good.
You know what? Poor Danny Dimes.
Please stop with the Danny Dimes bullshit, by the way. So anyway, so I watched that game,
Uh-huh.
and I started listening to the post-game show.
Oh, why do you do this to
obviously.
yourself?
Well, because I'm friends with Carl Banks.
You're not friends
What?
with Carl Banks.
Carl
What
Banks
is
is
that?
a
He's tweeted
Yeah, who
him
is
a
that?
couple of times.
Oh.
That was
Carl
it.
Banks is a 2-time Super Bowl
He's a
champion
linebacker
giant
from like the 80s.
from the 80s.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
won 2
They're
Super
not
Bowls.
friends. Let me
Okay.
just say that.
We're boys.
No, you're not.
And he's in the post-game show. He's talking. I thought about calling in, but I didn't.
What?
I was very fired up.
You have to have been miserable. I mean, again, you thought this was going to be a massive upset. Once again, beat Tom Brady. You had to have been pumped. They didn't. They ended up losing. Why do you put yourself through this misery
of the post game show.
Yeah.
I enjoy. I don't know. I enjoy listening to I love hearing. I don't know. I
my
love.
team loses, I'm done. Like I don't even want to talk
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Like I'm out.
It would be
No,
like salt
I
in the
need to
wound.
hear. I need to hear people bash the fucking idiot who threw 2 interceptions, doesn't know how to play quarterback.
Oh, God.
And I'm so tired of hearing. It's about fucking time that they stop with the A for effort bullshit and start bashing them for playing like shit.
Really breaking down now.
So
I thought we were talking about
sorry. So
Yeah.
again, this will all be my podcast one day.
what podcast?
The-
Rant
They're
podcast.
on a podcast right now.
The Giants podcast.
Nobody will listen to that. Nobody will listen to that. Sorry, not even your boy Carl Banks is listening.
Hey,
to
he
that.
would.
No,
He would.
no.
So anyway, so I'm listening to that, and my fiance has finally figured out that to leave me alone during a Giants game. I love watching the Giants. Clearly, I have a tattoo of the piece of shit team on my arm.
Oh,
So once they lose, she kind of just does her own thing. I do my own thing, and I watch the post game show. She doesn't like huff and puff around the house that we're not hanging out. She doesn't tell me just to get over it. She just leaves me alone. It's great.
Yeah.
She's finally figured that out.
Good.
Just like I finally figured out certain things about her.
Right.
So she lets the dogs out, which is something I usually do at night. She makes coffee for the morning for the next morning, which is great. And the game ended around like 8:15. I've been listening to the post game show to 9:30 at this point.
What?
15
Over an
9:30?
hour? What is left to say? You
Well,
guys are terrible.
I listened to the breakdown, then I listened to the coach's presser.
Oh, boy.
Then I listened to the quarterback presser. That fucking idiot doesn't say anything worth anything.
Oh, God. Oh.
And then I read everything on Twitter as fast as I can.
And respond.
And then
Oh, God.
and
He
then I
replies to every beat
does.
writer. Every beat writer that has anything to say, Thor will reply.
But you've
to.
talked to him
He
about
doesn't.
that.
Oh, he doesn't.
About
It
that.
doesn't
He's in the media.
He
too,
doesn't
and he
care.
needs
He's
to-
he loses his shit.
He just blacks out.
Yes,
Oh my god.
and then
and it attacks him. By the way.
Oh, I
He
know.
does?
That's why
if you,
it
'cause
reflects
if you say
poorly.
if you say anything positive,
Yeah.
good night, bro.
well, it's just like they keep saying,
Here we
well,
go.
Eli didn't play well in his first 2 years. Yeah, well, Eli also wasn't compared to Ryan Leaf at this point in his career either. Like Jones has as many turnovers as
Can you-
Ryan Leaf.
can
That's
you
like
can you
that's
get it
so
together?
bad. But anyway,
Haley's great. She figured it out.
she figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Good
So now
stuff.
it's 9:30.
All right.
I'm kind of moving on a little
Yeah.
bit. I've ranted and raved with my
Yeah.
dad, to myself, to the
Okay.
dogs.
All right.
Oh my god.
And Haley comes over and she's naked.
Hey.
Whoa.
And she's like, hey, she goes, hey, you want to maybe make you feel better?
Here we go.
Wow.
And I closed the laptop.
And
I
you
go,
had already voted earlier in the day, so that's not a problem.
voting. Yeah, I had voted earlier that morning, so that's not a problem. So I closed the laptop and I go, I appreciate it, hey, but I'm not in the mood right now.
You
You're,
started.
you're
rough
not
loss.
in the mood.
No, that was a rough loss. I can't. I'm just so tired of them losing, and I just not tonight.
You've
Emily,
been through 7 of them.
could you imagine standing nude in front of a man?
I
And
am-
the first thing out of his mouth is, I appreciate it, but.
Oh god.
I
that
would
is-
die inside. I would die inside.
Oh yeah. That is a punch
But
in
it's
the
not
gut.
about you. It's about the Giants.
Yeah, but we as women never take it like that.
You
We
gotta
that's
take
your
it
own-
internally.
Well,
we
that's your
always
own
take
fault.
it internally.
And I feel like the human standing in front of you naked should come,
Did you
know.
not hear about Danny Dimes?
I don't even know.
I mean, I've
don't.
ranted and raved for the last hour and a half. The last thing on earth I want to do right now is have sex.
Could
I just
you
want to
even
go
get
to
an
bed.
erection?
No.
No?
Oh my god.
First of all, I'm not tired at all. I'm hyped up from the game. I need to
Get your
chill
energy
out.
Get your energy
No,
Yeah.
the last
Pump
thing
and
on
dump.
earth, the last
Yeah,
thing on
Getty.
earth I want to do is have sex right now.
Oh wow.
And it's not personal at all. I just don't want to have sex right now.
That's the difference. I wanted to have
Okay,
sex,
Yeah.
that is a difference.
but I had to vote.
Yeah, you had to
You
vote.
gotta vote.
You had to vote.
So would there ever be a case, Sky? You hear mine was a voting issue. Thor's was the loss of the Giants. Would there ever be an issue where the boo would say thanks but no thanks? Could you come up with anything?
No.
Honestly, nothing.
Honestly, nothing. Like his most beloved family member could die.
Stop it!
Like his team could be legit playing in the Super Bowl as long as he could have it on in the background. Like he
I don't believe that. Sky, I don't believe that for a second. If his team was playing in the Super Bowl,
if he could have
they
it on
haven't
in the
won a
background.
Super Bowl since 1995.
Yeah.
So he's going to, instead of watching a Super Bowl that they haven't won in 25 years, 35, was it 30, almost, 25 years, then he's going to have sex with you instead.
He
And he's a
Something he gets every
diehard
week.
Niner fan.
he is going to want a quickie in the first quarter.
There's no chance. I don't believe it.
While the TV's
You
on.
don't
He would
you
do it.
don't realize how
I'll
important
ask him.
football is.
I'll
to
ask
people.
him, but
You
that's
don't
what I
realize
believe.
how important magical Sky's vagina is.
That is so
But
true.
he
Yeah,
gets
moist.
sex once
Yeah.
a week though. That's the thing. It's not like he
Yeah.
never gets it.
But it's moist and magical.
Did you not know that?
So
Yeah.
We heard that.
there
Well,
you
hopefully you guys didn't have voting issues like I did yesterday.
go. No one did.
Go out and vote.